The food that you that is alive today eat, where does it come from? From the ground that they buried the body. There is no fear of death. And death is not the end of everything because it's the beginning of another process. The fear of death has made people to do unthinkable things, has made people to do a whole lot of things that they're not supposed to do. What if I tell you today that you don't need to be afraid of death because nothing dies? And that makes me remember the story of Jesus Christ in the Bible. Jesus told his disciples that if you kill this temple, I will raise it up in 3 days. And what happened? He died, he was buried, and guess what? He resurrected. Now, let's look at it like this. The reason why I am bold to tell you that nothing dies. What really happened is what? Transition. You transit from this stage to another. Now, once someone dies, what happens? The spirit leaves the body. There's a disconnection between the body and the spirit. There's a connection. And the connection is the soul. Now, once that connection is broken, the soul disconnects from the body and the spirit. I'm here to tell you that something happened. Your body is still alive, or better still, has transited into another form. Because what will happen to the body? The body will be buried. When the body is buried, what happened? It transforms into another state. The food that you that is alive today eating, where does it come from? From the ground that they buried the body. So the body becomes food that you and me are eating today. Now, what happened to the spirit? I keep saying it all the time that man is not the body. Did you get that? Man is not the body. And who is man? Man is a spirit who has a soul and lives in the body. Now, what gives this body life is the soul. And once the soul is removed from the body becomes manure that we grow food on and germinate, and people eat it to get nourished. So there is no need to be afraid. There is no need to be afraid of death because it's a transition to another form. Your body becomes manure for new food to germinate for people that are alive to eat, and then your soul goes back to the creator and then come back in another form. So you see, nothing dies. Nothing dies. When Jesus told his disciples that he's going to die and then he will be buried and then he will come back to life, he came back to life and he stayed in this world. And what happened? He went to where I am telling you that the soul will go to, bodily. And the way Jesus, went to heaven is so very remarkable. Very, very remarkable. He ascended. And how did he ascend into heaven? He levitated into heaven. And there he is today. And guess what? The Bible makes me understand that where Jesus went to, the way he went, he will still come back to carry everybody that believes, that professes that he is the Lord and Master of their life, to that place, and then come back to this world again to reign and rule as a king. So, where is the fear for death? If you're afraid, if you're that kind of person that is doing a whole lot of things because of the fear of death, what you need is salvation for your soul, for your spirit. Because there is no such things as death. Nothing dies. It's just transition. You transit to another form. Just the way I explained earlier. Your body becomes manure for food to grow. And then your spirit goes back to the Creator, who is God. Just the way we saw in the Bible, that the way Jesus ascended by levitation to heaven. So don't be afraid of death. What you need to worry yourself is how you are living your life here on earth today. Are you living a life of service? Because you're going to give account of how you live the life that is being given to you, because there is no such thing as death. If you're running away from this world, that the situation of this world is too much, so you want to like kind of kill yourself and then move, or commit suicide and then move, you're not moving. It is a transition. You're being transited from this world to another world that you don't know what is happening there. So there is no fear of death. And death is not the end of everything, because it's the beginning of another process. So live a life of savings. Yes, because what really matters is the way you make other people feel. Yes, because you're going to give accounts in another transition that you're going. You're going to give account of how you live this very life that you're living here right now. So it's a transition. There is no death. So stop being afraid of death, because there is no dying. It's just a transition. You move from one form to another form. Comment at the comment section. Tell me, what do you think about death? Are you the one that is always afraid of dying? Are you the one that is always afraid that this person is going to kind of, finish me and that will be end of me? No, you don't end. There is an end to one phase, but you're starting another new phase in another realm. Share this so that many people will know that yes, it's a transition and there is nothing like dying. You transit from this position to another position. Watch this channel. I have a whole lot of playlists here that talks a whole lot about the salvation of your soul, who you are as a new creature. Feed yourself, because what really matters is not this body, because this body is going to become a manure for food to germinate for people that are alive to eat. But your soul is going to your creator, and that's the one that will face judgment. I pray you understand. So watch this channel, watch a whole lot of playlists I have here for you to build your spirit, which is the most important thing. You're unique, you're special, and you're one of a kind. And I love you so very much. See you in another of my video. Watch this video, this very one, for the next exciting topic. Bye guys. Mwah.